Hey there everyone, welcome to Arsenal Fan TV, and this is my review of Arsenal's 3-0 win away from home against Olympiacos, and Olivier Giroud to get a hat-trick and Arsenal to win this game 3-0. I seriously wonder what the odds were on that to happen, but tonight's performance was so captivating, so motivating, so inspiring from Arsenal, whatever you want to call it, all of those cheesy lines, but we really did put in a good performance tonight. And given that before the game, everything was against us. I mean, to win 2-0 in Greece alone was going to be an uphill task, but to do it in such convincing style, to put in such a good, hard-working performance, really was exciting to see from this Arsenal team. And it's even more confidence-boosting given that we've done this without Alexis Sanchez, without Santi Cazorla, without Francis Coquelin in the side. And heaps of praise has to go to players like Joel Campbell, who was absolutely revolutionising, I guess you could say, tonight. I mean, I'm not going to go too far and say that we've got the next Francis Coquelin on our hands in Joel Campbell, but it just shows what you do if you graft and continue to put in the hard work. I thought he had an absolutely mesmeric performance tonight, as did the whole of the team. I mean, every player working so hard for the next man. And the defence, which has come under some scrutiny recently, I think rightly so, the criticism has been warranted, but Mertesacker put in a captain's performance, Koscielny alongside him, man of the match contender. The fullbacks, after a rather nervy start, settled well into the game, and Petr Cech between the sticks put in an absolutely amazing performance. The midfield as well, Flamini doesn't have the desired effect of someone like Coquelin, but he is working well as a stopgap player until at least the January transfer market. I hope he continues to put in his confidence-boosting performances. Aaron Ramsey looks to be making that midfield position his own. Possibly when Cazorla comes back, he'll be fighting for his spot back from Aaron Ramsey, because he's played really well in the past 2 games now in that central midfield role. Ozil in behind Giroud. Won't get an official stat for this game, but the balls he played through for our respective goals, I mean, they were absolutely second to none. He had, again, another fantastic performance. And Giroud up top, I mean, what could you say about him? To score 3 goals, amazing performance from him tonight. His hold-up play was magnificent. Everything he did seemed to work well, and we've now got to find a way of adopting Olivier Giroud and Theo Walcott into the same side, because we really do have such an attacking influence now, even with Alexis Sanchez out of the side. That front 3 we had, front 4 if you include Ozil, was magnificent. It was great to see them all play so well, and the chemistry between Ozil, Ramsey, Giroud, something that we saw when Ozil first came into the club. These 3 performed so well tonight, and that was evidenced on the first goal that we scored. Didn't start off in the best of circumstances this game. I think we could all mildly agree that Olympiacos definitely had the best chances of the game in the opening 20-30 minutes. They came really close, worryingly close at times, and they did look like the more likely team to score. But we managed to hold our own relatively well until the 35th minute when Olivier Giroud got us on the score sheet. Wonderful through ball from Mesut Ozil. This ball was world class into Aaron Ramsey. Ramsey with a pinpoint cross onto the head of Olivier Giroud into the back of net. Was awful from the goalkeeper Romero, but for Giroud to get that goal, I don't care how it came, just so that we were 1-0 up, silenced those Olympiacos fans, who actually did stay quite loud until the very end of the game, so credit to the Olympiacos fans where it's due. But Giroud getting the goal, 1-0 to Arsenal, perfect time to score already, 10 minutes before half-time, continued to dominate the game up until that point. Olympiacos had a fairly good 5 to 10 minute spell, but I thought we coped up with the pressure really well, soaked it up really well, and in that second half, it couldn't have started any better. 5 minutes in, Giroud with another goal, but the credit has to go to Joel Campbell. Mesut Ozil again providing Joel Campbell this time with a lovely ball into him, a really delicately played ball in the air. Joel Campbell controls it really well, holds off about 3 or 4 players, passes it into Olivier Giroud, a wonderful assist, and Giroud makes no mistake in putting it in the back end. I mean, heaps of praise has to go to Campbell, because the way he's transformed his Arsenal career, if he can keep players like Chamberlain out of the side for the rest of the season, I mean, it's going to be exciting to see the competition that we've got within the squad. I'm so glad to see him come into his own, because in the summer I thought he was destined to leave the club. I was someone that certainly doubted him, but to see him come into his own like this really is magnificent to see. And long may it continue, because he can definitely offer something unique to this Arsenal team. He was outstanding tonight. But Giroud making it 2-0. And then not too long after that, Nacho Monreal, again, who's been so good for us over the past 12 to 18 months, securing the penalty. It was a definite handball from the Olympiacos player. Ball to hands to ball, whatever you want to call it. But no doubts about it, the referee gives a penalty. It was a clear handball, and Giroud made no mistake in putting it in the back of it. Say what we like about Olivier Giroud, he takes a really good penalty. So 3-0, job pretty much done. We could afford to concede 2 goals at that point, but the defence really did work well from there on in. I think if we could have gone for this game a little bit more, we could potentially have won it about 4 or 5-0. I thought we were that good this evening, but I'm not going to get too ahead of myself. 3-0 away from home against Olympiacos, I will most definitely take that. And given that we're now into the last 16 of the Champions League, we've defied all the odds. I really want to see us do something special in this competition. I'd hope that when the next round comes up, we've got Francis Coquelin back, we've got Wilshere Welbeck reintroduced to the squad, Alexis Sanchez, Santi Cazorla, well, Cazorla will probably be out for a significant amount of time, but to have a near full strength team with Ramsey making that midfield position his own, with Sanchez firing, maybe with a revolutionised Joel Campbell and a stable defence, I mean, it's exciting to see what we can do this season. I'm not saying that we're going to win the tournament, but I want us to at least challenge for it. And I really want to see us match someone like Barcelona, etc., which I know is a big, big ask, but with a full strength 11, I really do think we're capable of doing something special, which is a case of remaining injury-free, and who knows what we can do this season. But, I mean, this does really cover up what has been a disappointing run of form for us, and I do hope that with now 2 wins on the bounce with Giroud firing on all fronts. I mean, he scored 4 goals in his past 2 games. That's a fantastic record. We go into the game at Villa Park on Sunday. I sincerely hope we're able to get a win there. We should be able to beat that lot after beating Olympiacos by such a convincing scoreline tonight. I'm really looking forward to that game, and really, it's good to see us playing good football again after a disappointing November. But leave your thoughts on the game in the comments box. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Subscribe to Arsenal Fan TV if you're new to the channel. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, and as always, I'll be speaking to you very soon.
North Korean Arsenal here, right? That means if Arsenal don't win tonight, they're all going to get interned. Right? Every one of them will get locked up, so they've got to win tonight. North Korean Arsenal.